Hey there, Plano.
You're done. You already had 2 chances at this, and I'm not listening to another one of your little, I had somebody write this for me. How do you have prepared material when there's a writer's strike and you've been gone for 2 weeks?
I have been gone for 2 weeks. I didn't know I had it all. It's just been boiling up and ready to come out. I'm really excited. Really happy to be back. Hey there, guys.
This is Corey Majors. I'm Kevin Hagelin. We're back in the hopefully not 13-minute long K&C Masterpiece.
Make it short.
Yes, well, it won't be that short because we like to talk, but man, that was long. And people are like, get on with it then. What are we here to talk about?
We're here to talk about a little basketball game we like to call Plano and Plano East. It's Cat Clash. That's all I got.
Okay, well, there you go. Thanks for coming back and contributing, Corey. Here's what we got. We got the boys, and they're going to play at Plano Senior High. Now, if you look at our versus column, and if you haven't read it yet, it's online, and you're online. Why not check it out?
You should probably read it right there. It should probably be right here next to your head, Kevin.
Exactly.
Your head.
Anyways, I picked Plano because I think Plano desperately needs to win this game. And it also, if you look at their trend, they've lost some bad games. They have lost a couple of district games they have no business losing. But Wildcats also, they beat Berkner, tied for first place. Other team that's tied for first place is Plano West. And Plano took them down to the last minute before losing on Tuesday. So Plano has shown the ability to stay with these elite teams in the district. They desperately need to win this game. I like them to win a tight one tonight.
Stay with the teams, not beat the teams. That's the other thing. Plano East has shown they can beat those big teams. They beat Plano West, top team in there. How many losses does Plano West have?
Plano on the whole season?
Mm-hmm.
They have 5. Did you know Plano West is also number 5 in the state now?
That's pretty good. That's good for that team. I'm really proud of them. They're doing a good job.
And Plano East has beaten them twice.
Yeah, so that says a little bit about what Plano East is capable of when they really put their minds to it. All they got to do is get their confidence level up. They're making some minor adjustments with some other guys in the middle in the paint there, so they were just making those adjustments. I think they're going to come out and they're going to really put it to Plano. They didn't like getting beat by John Roberson all those times, so I'm going to go out there and say it. They're going to have a really big game. I know
their point guard, Mr. Anthony Hill, did not care for that.
No, yeah.
But let me touch on something you said. You said when their mind is in it and they get it going right, paraphrase, they can beat anyone. Fair enough. Agreed. Is that where they're at right now? I can't really say that. They beat Wiley. Wiley's not that impressive of a team. They had to come from behind at certain points to win that game. They had lost 3 in a row before. I think it was 3 in a row before that. I don't think this team has its head on straight yet. This team has loads of talent. Plano West. Plano East is the most talented team in this district. I'm sorry. That's what I think.
Wow, that's from a West homer.
Well, that's anyways. But, do they have their head on straight? I'm not really sure. And this is a team that you wouldn't think that would be a problem. Because look at the people who are, the top scorers for this team. You got Kevin Smith, you got Anthony Hill, you got John West. Hey, guess what they all have in common? All senior D1 prospects. You wouldn't think this would be an issue at this point in the season.
Especially with Bleedorn as the coach also.
But that's where we are. So, talent for talent, give me East. But that's not how the game works. So I like Plano Senior to win this one. Let's roll to the other side of town. We're going to the east side. We're talking girls basketball. Now, this is where I'll just go. I'll front run right here, and I'm going to go with Plano East. 7-0. You can't argue against that. What I said for Plano Senior was scrappy team. Probably the toughest team, not only in the district, maybe the Metroplex. Seeing Carson Manchin bang with Jacqueline Jeffco that's something to behold right there. And if you haven't seen those two play together,
she's 50 pounds dripping wet, and then she's sitting there pushing her.
And she's getting in there getting physical. But the thing is, it comes down to talent. Not to say that Plano Senior doesn't have talent at all, but they've lost so many key players due to injury that I'm amazed they're even still in this race. Then you look at Plano East; their senior captains are rolling for them. Nicole Johnson.
Simone Bridges.
Thank you.
Yeah, anybody you want to name on that East team, you can go seniors deep on the bench, and that's the thing. You got Casey Farhat coming off the bench.
The scrapper herself.
She's a great player, and she's one of the toughest players. Simone Bridges is probably one of the best players in the area, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
And
absolutely,
I think it's going to be tough for Plano to get a win tonight, but I can see a situation, I can see a scenario where Plano comes out with a win. I really believe they have an opportunity because of what they did in that first game. They ran out of steam at the end of the game. They gave up 8 points in the last 2 minutes and didn't score enough, and they just ran out of steam. I think if they they learned a little bit since that game. I think they're capable of putting it all together.
And if you go off the desperation logic I used for the boys game, I don't think Plano senior girls are in the same boat as they're in a three-way tie for third place, but they win this game, and that really helps out their playoff chances because remember, we're a couple games further ahead in the girls' schedule. This is the start of the second half of the district. All right, they're tied with Wiley, and they're tied with, I was hoping it would come to me before I got to the end of that sentence, but it didn't. So they're tied with Wiley and Allen for that third spot. Both of them are 2 games back in Plano West. Plano East, Plano West, those are your top 2 seeds. Accept it. That's how it's going to be. But Plano's still got a great shot at this 3rd seed. And considering how things started, that is an absolutely amazing feat. They win this game, they're in the driver's seat for the 3rd seed. I don't think it's going to happen. I like Plano East to win this game. But I do think it's going to be tight. I think it's going to be surprisingly close, considering East has rolled through their last 3 opponents.
And if you look at my versus column, which is probably right here somewhere,
Bob ahead again.
Yeah, I get all upset about, I really have to make a case for Plano to win this. It's not that I don't think Plano's not capable of winning. It's just I think that East is that good. They're that talented, that deep. They have that many good players on their team.
You look at 7-0 record in district.
7-0 record would be nice. So
it's hard to argue with that. So that's what we got tonight. Sorry, Plano West. It's not that we're trying to ignore you, but you're not playing another team from Plano. We gave you lots of love when they played Plano on Tuesday. So there you go. Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm not really good at adding.
When it's not written on your script for you?
Yeah, I need a script, and I don't see anything written there. So
they're on strike. Kenny's on strike.
We do need. Yeah, Kenny went on strike, so we've been having to push the buttons ourselves. Fortunately, I'm really fast, and you won't be able to see me reach and turn the camera off. So that's it for the K&C Masterpiece. This is Kevin Hagelin. I'm Corey Majors. We're out.